Good afternoon. So today I was meant to be having the day off. I think my lens is dirty, you can't see me properly. Yeah, anyway, today I was meant to be having the day off. Went to see the Coca-Cola truck. It was rubbish, but my little girl loved it, so that's fine. That's all I care about, really. The plan was to get some paperwork done this evening, but that isn't going to happen. So I've just, whilst I was out, I had one call out for a gate that's recently been installed, that we've recently installed, and it keeps having an issue where there's a lot of, I think, is it walnut? Are they a walnut tree? It's a tree with a nut on it, and basically the nuts keep falling into the mechanism of the sliding gate, and as the gate rolls over them, it bangs the gate up on its track and just basically knocks it out of alignment or knocks it off its track. It normally does something, which is an absolute pain. So I'm going to go and look at that. She's also having an issue with the intercom, but that's a Wi-Fi issue, not so much a problem with what we've installed. It's just the signal keeps dropping out there, so we might have to install a Wi-Fi booster or just run an Ethernet cable, but that's a bit of a long-winded adventure doing that. Just where the house is situated and the gate, the house is slightly raised up, it has a garage underneath it. It is difficult to explain, but yeah, it would be a difficult job to wire to the gate, hence the reason we went for Wi-Fi. But the walls seem to be very thick and the Wi-Fi signal, although when we originally checked it all, the Wi-Fi signal was really good down where we put the intercom, but now it isn't. So I've ordered a couple of bits that we're going to try to increase that, but that isn't going to be done today. I just want the gate to be reliable, because she's a good customer, and I want it to be right for her. So that's number one. Then I've got to go and pick up the keys for that flat in Reading that I've been doing. I dropped the keys back till I got the okay to go ahead with the faults that there was with the cooker and the electric shower. I got a call today from the tenant saying that his toilet had broken. Not really something I would do normally, but he trusts me to be in the flat, and so does the landlord. So they said, would I mind having a look at the toilet? So I said no. So I'll be doing that tomorrow, along with that smart house that I've got to look at tomorrow. So things have moved around a little bit. Plus, I'm now ending up doing stuff that I wasn't planning on doing today, but never mind. Anyway, so I'm just coming into Marlow now, where the gate is situated. So I'll see you when I'm on site, and we'll have a quick look, see what's happened. I'm on site, customer's not here, so this is our gate, and the track, it appears to have bumped over either a stone or something, but it's actually knocked the track, so I'm going to knock it back. So that gate's done. That was quite easy. It literally bumped over something got wedged in the motor, and it just moved the track. So that was just a couple of 14mm screws, or 14mm bolt screws, to put the track back on, or move the track rather, and that should be fine. So now I'm off to Henley to pick up the keys from this customer, so I can get this flat done, or get something done on this flat this week, and then I'll be back in there next week, just fitting a new cooker and shower. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, just picked up the keys from the landlord. It's dark. Only 4 o'clock, if you can believe it, but you can already tell it is not pitch black, but it's black. It's dark. You wouldn't be able to really work outside in this. So, I'm not going to be doing anything else interesting for the rest of the day, but I did have this to say. As a self-employed person of any industry, if someone calls you and expects you to drop everything you're doing, like actually everything you're doing, and go to their site, their house, whatever, in my mind, that is an emergency call out, not just a call out. So I had this sort of not argument, but the heated discussion with a customer that I had this customer booked in for, say, Monday of next week. They want me, so that their price is already agreed for the jobs in question. So they then have called me saying, I need you to be there today, tomorrow, like within the next 48 hours to fix this problem, which is a totally different issue than I was going to go there in the first place. I'm well within my right to charge an emergency call out. If you want me there now, within the next 12 hours, 5 hours, whatever, I would class that as an emergency call out. I'm having to move my diary around you so I can get to your site and fix your problem. It's now 4 degrees outside according to my van. But they're saying, well, can't it be just a regular call out? Well, no, it can't, because I'm having to put back other customers. Admittedly, the other customers are absolutely fine with it, or whatever, or it's out of hours in some cases, I guess. I'm well within my right to charge pretty much whatever I want. If you can't get anyone else there to fix the problem, but I can be there to fix the problem, or you want to use me because you trust me, then in theory I could charge whatever I want. I mean, I'm not here to rip people off, but I can charge more than what I would if I was booking you in on a normal day with a week, 2 weeks notice. If it's 20 minutes to an hour's notice, then to me that is an emergency call out, and you will be billed as such. And it's also a separate job, so they're very anal about what they're being charged for. They want everything itemised. They don't want just, here's the bill. They want an itemised bill, so they want to know what materials cost, which is fine, but they want to know each and every single material. If I listed every single material, it means I'd be putting down earth sleeve, screws, etc. So to me, separating labour or a call out, labour, an hourly rate and materials is fine, but when you want a full detailed breakdown, I think that's a bit much. Everyone thinks I'm weird because I'm talking to myself. Well, I'm talking to whoever's watching this, which at the moment is probably no one. So I don't know. I think I'm well within my right to charge 40 to 60% more than a normal call out, because I'm having to make the extra effort. But I don't know. I don't know what anyone else's opinion is on this, but that is my opinion. But they're gonna be charged it. Wait and see if they want to pay it, or they're gonna argue the toss. I don't like the idea of having an argument. Occasionally you always get that customer say, oh, it's a bit more than what I thought. Well, it's not, because I said, well, this is what it's going to be, and then they get the bill, oh, it's a bit more than what I thought it was going to be. Wait a minute, you got a quote, and there's very few jobs that I mean, all my quotes are subject to change. That has to be in there. All my quotes are subject to change, but very, very rarely I will change what my quote is. I won't like just randomly put on another 3 days labour or something like that. I'm pretty good with my pricing. But you get a quote, you accept the quote, and then when you get their final invoice after they paid their deposit, oh, that's a bit more than I wanted to pay. Hold on, well, no, it's not more than you wanted to pay, is it? Because you accepted the quote for X amount. I think every customer wants to get something, but I think if you make people feel like they're getting a deal at the start, oh, this is what I really should be quoting, or I think it should be this, but I'm going to do it for this. Sometimes you can make people feel that they're getting a deal, and I think that helps. But hey, well, I'll do another video tomorrow when I'm going to do the call out in the afternoon, and first thing I'm going to a property in Penn, which is just down the road from where I live, to that smart house that I visited the other day, to just fit a smart TV and link it to their satellite and their smart home. So that should only be a few hours. I'm allocating I think about 4 hours, but we'll see. So I guess see you next time.